Hello. It's gonna be so weird now because I had on my I usually look to my right over here because of my monitor, and I typically have the chat on the right. So when I look over to the right, it you know, it makes sense. It makes it look like I'm looking at chat. But now that I have the chat set to the left, it looks weird because I'm looking to the right, but my chat's on the left. Oh, excuse me. So it's like, yeah, I'm looking at chat, but I have to look at it over here. I don't even know if that works. I wonder. I should be able to. Oh, not this one. Here we go. This one. Okay. And then now I just need to drag this one over. Perfect. Okay. Now it looks like nothing has changed. Now it looks like chat's on the right side. There we go. Well, hello. Yeah, I'm sure you're very tired right now. Especially with it being midnight for you. Wi-Fi is being absolute trash right now. I'm so sorry. Well, at least you'll be here for the announcement. Which, I mean, it's a small one, and I'm gonna be putting a video up about it anyway. So even if people don't show up for the stream to see it, it's okay because, like I said, I'm just putting a video up about it anyway. But I finished the Discord server, so that's what the announcement is. The announcement is that the Discord is finally up. Oh. Is the music too... Is the music too loud? No? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I guess it was just Twitch being Twitch. But no, I was just saying that the announcement for tonight is that I finally have a Discord server. That from all the testing that I've done of the Discord server, it should be functional. It should be possible to join the server now, I think. There should be a link in my YouTube description and in the Twitch description as well. In the About Me section, there should be a Discord link. The only thing I don't have set up for it right now is I don't have the announcement set up. So like when I go live or whatever, it will ping the Discord server. I'm sure you're familiar with it, but yeah, when the when my stream goes live, it should ping the Discord server. It's still a little work in progress. I still haven't uploaded some things that need to be put into some channels, but aside from that, aside from just like small channels needing to have things be put inside of them, yeah. I couldn't really think of a good name for the server at first, so I was like, what would be a good name for a Discord server that's kind of on brand? And I was like, oh, Coconut Cove would be would be a good one. So yeah, I just figured, you know, Coconut Octopus, Coconut Cove, you know, why not? But yeah, there's I think hopefully there's enough channels in there. Like I didn't want to overload the server with too many, you know, with too many roles or anything, or too many channels and stuff. So hopefully this should be just like a decent amount. I also put a suggestions tab in there as well. So you're what again? A coconut octopus. I know looks can be deceiving, especially with the fact that I have a shell instead of a coconut, but coconut octopuses do actually use shells as well. So, and when I was getting the model, I had to decide between either getting a coconut shell, or just getting a coconut as like the thing that you see now, or the shell that I have now. And yeah, with that I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do the shell first, because I actually really like how the shell looked. So I figured it'd be easier to just get the shell. So I did. Definitely bait your shell into a coconut. I do have one. I'll have to find the reference art for it, but the coconut kind of exists, I guess. Like it's like concept art, so obviously I don't have a toggle for it or anything just yet, but there is concept art of it. And at some point when I guess upgrade this model, still have no idea how I'm gonna go about that just yet, but when I look at upgrading models and such, yeah, I'm gonna try and get like a coconut shell as well. Like I'm gonna try and have both a shell and a coconut. So I want to have both. So what goes in suggestions? Honestly, anything. Emotes, sounds for the soundboards, games to play, channels to add to the Discord, honestly anything. It just literally anything that you want to suggest, it just goes in there. It's just so I have it set as a form rather than a channel, just so it's a little more organized, so I can like go through there if people start suggesting stuff, and I can like I can individually go through what people have posted rather than it just being a channel. It makes it a little bit easier having it be the form thing. But yeah, but it's literally anything for suggestions. It's just whatever you can think of. It's like I said, games, artists, sounds for the sound, but literally anything. Just whatever you can think of. People, there were 4 people actually. Not to be like actually, but there's only 3 people. The 4th person is a robot. It doesn't do anything. Well, yeah, I mean, okay, to be fair, I haven't put a video out about this yet, and since TikTok is my largest platform at the moment, I assume that there will be more people once I post about it. But I just figured I would post about it after the stream, just because I wanted to yap about the Discord and stuff like that, and then I would just post a video about it. Yeah, so it's some of the emotes that I haven't uploaded all of them, but it's a good portion of some of the emotes that I have on Twitch. And I excuse me, I should also be getting, if you look at big eyes or big eyes, that type of art style, I will be getting more in that art style pretty soon. So I'm really looking forward to those. I really like the whole, the artist calls them scrunkly or whatever, and I find the art style really cute, and also it's just kind of like, yeah, it's just I find the art style cute, and I really like how just goofy it looks. So I figured I'd commission them for more. And I have 5 more on the way, which is really nice. I have 5 more of these on the way. I'm either they should either be done I think this month, or I know they said it was about a few days to a few weeks. So whenever I get those, I'll upload those as well. But I'm looking forward to those. They are very they're very goofy, and I really like them. Okay, there was another. That's right. Can't I? I don't know if I can. Oh wait, I can do this, right? Can I? Oh, I can. Okay, I can add a. Oh, it had the server has to be boosted for the role icon. Okay, that's what it is. Time to make your avatar in Blender. It ain't gonna work. I mean, it'd be. I mean, if you want, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you or anything, but I have no idea how well this model would translate into a 3D model. Also, if you notice anything wrong with the Discord, like if you notice not being able to type in a channel or anything, or anything just kind of like something that you shouldn't be able to do, I guess, just let me know and I can fix it. Because like I said, I worked on this a little bit, and yeah, I think it's at the point where I don't think there should be any issues. Like, there shouldn't be any issues with people getting roles and stuff like that. So hopefully there's no issues. I tried to test it as much as I could before opening up the server, so I'm hoping that with the small amount of testing that I did, that the server is should be good. Should be okay. I will eventually. It should transfer well into 3D. We just make it work. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. That's right. I want to post my. Where's my reference sheet? There it is. Okay. Cool. Okay. There it is. I put my reference sheet in there. Oh, and what's also nice for this as well is also for game nights and like movie night and stuff like that. I made a little channel for it. I just called it event. But yeah, that will be nice. So like during community game nights and viewer nights and stuff like that, being able to have a dedicated channel for it. Which, speaking of, I want to check. What is the poll at right now? Because I made a post yesterday or the day before. I made a post talking about the viewer night on Sunday, and I made a poll for it. I wonder what's winning right now. Okay, Lethal Company is winning. What's winning on Twitter? Goose Duck is winning. How do I decide between... I guess just whatever has more votes between both platforms. It was Goose Duck. It was Goose Duck for a while, but now it's Lethal Company. I was taking a look at it. Yeah, it was Goose Duck for a little bit, but now Lethal Company has 1 or 2 more votes. And then now that I have the Discord server as well, I can start doing these polls and start doing these polls in the Discord as well, so it's at one place rather than being scattered across social media. But I do wonder how many will show up for, because if Lethal Company wins, Lethal Company is only 4 players, right? I don't remember how many, I think Lethal Company is 4 players. So then we'll have to do the modded version if we get more than 4. Which I did tell you about my plans and if I can join on whatever day it was on Twitter, so you can go look at it instead of me copy and pasting it here. Let me look at Twitter. Sometimes the Twitter notifications are very bad, so. Yeah, 4 to 40. Yeah, with the mod. What did you DM it to me on Twitter? Oh, you did. Okay, you know, see, that's why I couldn't see it, because I know I said in the video to be like, oh yeah, DM me, but I also kind of feel bad about saying that because Twitter DMs are hot garbage, and I have so many bots in my DMs that I sometimes forget to. Also, Twitter doesn't notify you when you get DMs, which I can understand if it was for like the bot, like the spam stuff. But when there are regular people trying to message me, like, okay, I do see your message here, but this is why I also am really happy to have the Discord now, because like messaging and coordinating this stuff is difficult without having a server. So having a server now makes this a million times easier. But yeah, I don't know why Twitter just refuses to notify me. So I'm glad you at least told me, because I wouldn't have seen it. Not that I wouldn't have seen it. I try and go through my requests daily, and if I don't go through it daily, I try and get to it as soon as possible. So okay, I do see it on yeah, I do see it on Discord. Oh, sorry, not Discord. I do see it on Twitter. Yeah, that's fair. Well, my Discord is the same name as it is from, like, my Discord is Step of the Sea as well. But yeah, I see your message on Twitter now, so sorry for not reading it or replying to it or anything. I was not intentionally ignoring you. It was just that I did not go through my DMs for that day and had missed it. I made sure you did see it without me telling you. You would know who I am. Yeah. Yeah, well, no, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes. I do see that now. Thank you. But yeah, now that there's a Discord server, now that there's actually a Discord server, it's so much easier. It would be so much easier to coordinate this stuff now. Hi, Storm. Hi, Stormy. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hi, Storm. You didn't miss the announcement or anything. I've just been talking about it a little bit, but I have a Discord server now. I finally have made a Discord server, so make it a lot easier to coordinate things. So I have a Discord. I've put it in my YouTube description, as well as my Twitch bio, and I'm gonna be putting it in my on my Twitter as well too. I'll make sure I have it posted. Also, YouTube, why are you not showing the chat correctly? Okay, I definitely need to have multiple layouts for this. Okay, I'll fix that. I'll fix that later. But I need to have layouts for it. Because as you can see, YouTube's going one direction and Twitch is going the other. Since I run off of two names, since I run off two names, usually AA Tank 130 or the Creature Up Some version. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you at least putting it in the message as well of to who you were. So thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, hopefully this makes it a lot more easy. This makes it a lot easier now to coordinate just gaming together and like watching movies and doing all that stuff. So yeah, I finally have a Discord server after so long. Honestly, I didn't know when I wanted to make a Discord server, because I didn't want to make it too early into VTubing and just kind of have it not necessarily be dead, but I didn't want to have it be too early and then just kind of have it go to waste, if that makes sense. Like I wanted to have the Discord server at an appropriate time, and since I'm gaining a decent amount of followers on TikTok and that's growing pretty well, and the same with like YouTube and everything, since just everything is starting to slowly since everything's slowly starting to grow, I figured now would be a good time to have a Discord server. You know, if I'm playing community games this often, I figured it's a hell of a lot easier to coordinate community games and such by having a Discord server. So we all so we're not scrambling to like figure out, you know, when this game is, where this game is at, voice chat, all that stuff. It's literally just all on Discord. So I'm happy to finally have this now that there's actually a useful one. I mean, I'd kind of look weird if some random asked to join it. No, it's all good. I'm just glad that we have. Well, I mean, okay, that's the thing with randoms joining too, is I mean, honestly, I'm super open to random people joining, as long as, you know, they're not mean or anything. Not necessarily not mean, but you know what I mean? Like, as long as everyone's having a good time together, that's really the biggest thing. Is just as long as people are having a good time together, even if it's a complete random, as long as we're all just vibing together and stuff like that, I think it's fine. But I get what you mean, though. I get what you mean, but still, I still appreciate you telling me who you were when messaging me. But now it's a lot easier. Does that? What? This is the other rules. Would asking a question be okay for a ping? It depends on the question. I more so meant like, it's rules more so for people. It just I can probably change it a little bit. I more so mean like constantly pinging. Like if you have like a random question and you want to ask me, you can ping me. That's perfectly fine. I have no issue with that. It's more so just to prevent people like, because I have unfortunately seen it where people will just like spam ping in servers and such, and that's more so what the rules should be. I can try and clarify that, where pinging is okay, pinging staff and pinging me is perfectly okay, as long as it's not like spam, you know what I mean? Like as long as you're not spamming me over and over, then it's like I don't mind. So regular old server, I mean pretty much, yeah. I'll try and clarify that in the rules, though. I don't mean that you can't ping me, nor can you not ping the mods. I just meant it as like, don't spam it. That's pretty much it. Just like, don't be in there for like 10 minutes just spam pinging me. You know what I mean? Like, just consistently. It's more so for stuff like that. But yeah, that's also why I have the suggestions form as well too. But if it's something that's not necessarily like a suggestion or like a question or whatever for something like that, yeah, you can ping me. I don't mind. But like I said, it really is just to keep spam down pretty much. If I do join, I don't have a mic, so if it's a Lethal Company, I can't talk. I don't know if I'll be able to play either way because Lethal Company is for my family library. I don't own it directly. Yeah, I mean that's fine. There's with games and stuff too, like with like viewer games, community games and stuff like that. There's no requirement for talking. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. It's why I'm glad more games like Repo are incorporating text to speech in really funny ways, especially with Repo. Like Repo text to speech is really funny to me. But no, it's not a requirement. There should never be a requirement for joining. It's just if you own the game, whether it be a free game or paid game or whatever, as long as you own the game and you show up, you can join. As long as it's a game that has a capacity that, you know, you're able to join in, then yeah, no, you don't have to have a mic or anything. That's perfectly fine. I mean, I would definitely check. I'm not 100% sure how Lethal Company is with Family Library. I know that there are tons of games that you are able to do through Family Library, and it's okay. But Lethal Company, I'm not 100% sure of. I need some Subway Surfers gameplay on the side. This is boring. Yeah, dude. I just gotta open up TikTok on stream and start scrolling, dude. Yeah, you're right. Let me put some shorts gameplay on. let me put the Family Guy funny moments up. I'll put the Family Guy funny moments up in the corner. Gotta have that. Gotta help with that attention span. It's so brain rotted. Yeah, real. Honestly, it's probably the one piece of content that I don't know if I would ever dive into. Would be reaction content, because I'm the type of person where I know I have my own opinion and my own like thoughts on certain things, but I don't really not that I don't want to say that I don't like React content, but I feel like I'm the type of person where I don't want React content to just be something where like I'm staring at the screen for an hour, not talking, and just like laughing here and there at like a short, you know what I mean? I feel like React content to me is, it's good when it's engaging. Like if you have someone who has an interest in that topic, whether as a hobby or as a professional, just adding more to the reaction rather than just, you know, just a person just laughing at it or like watching it and not really saying anything. I don't think I could ever do that. Even if it's something where like people will get easy clicks and easy views on it and stuff like that, I don't think I could ever do it. I don't think I could ever do React content like that. The random Reddit story. Put on some Reddit stories. Oh, dude. Not the Reddit stories, man. Not the Reddit stories. Oh, God. Ah, God. The random, it did. I know. Some testing and working out, see if it works. Yeah, let me know. I don't mind reaction content, but I hate people who shit on it. Like, slime, it's yours. Own opinion. Keep it to yourself. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I myself am just not one for reaction content, so it's probably something that I don't foresee myself doing. You know, just gotta clip this to where when I start doing reaction content in the future, and I can come back and look at this and be like, man, how far I've fallen. But no, no, I don't think I could. I don't think I could do reaction content. It really just depends on what it is. If it's something I'm interested, like I'm a huge fan of like Kamen Rider, Tokusatsu, certain games, certain anime, stuff like that. Like if it's something that's like really cool that I think I'd be like, yeah, hey guys, look at this, you know, like look at this that I saw, let's watch this together. I think that's okay. But I'm not just gonna sit here and turn on TikTok and just scroll through, you know, doom scroll through TikTok and just blindly, you know, just sit here and blindly stare at the screen, just, you know what I mean? Like, I don't find that fun, man. I would just rather talk. I would rather just yap. I would rather just have conversations like this. Why'd you click on it if you don't like the opinion? Don't click on it next time. Yeah. Make the chat massive. Okay, wait. There is a really funny thing that I've seen. Alright, React content is hard to master because the new dude just calls it unneeded yapping over the video. See, that's my issue with it, Stormy. I like React content when it's adding context or adding additional knowledge to that video. Like, there's some like music videos, like music reaction content that I've seen where it's a person who's really into this person's, into that music artist, and they're a fan, and they clearly have the interest in that. So then they will pause the video and kind of like go over references or go over like a line that the music artist had just said, and like they go over a line and like explain the context of it and like stuff like that. Like, well, if it's a person who likes that content and has an interest in that content and is very clearly a fan of it and add something additional to that video or to that song or just whatever they're reacting to, I think that's perfectly fine. And I do agree that it is, I don't like the simplification of reaction content where it's just where it's exactly like you said, because there's certain people that think that it's unneeded yapping, like you said, and it's like, no, if it's a person who has an interest in that thing that they're watching and they're adding additional context or additional content to that video or to that, whatever they're reacting to, that's perfectly fine. Like, that's the type of reaction content I like watching. Like history, as an example. I love watching like history teachers react to such and such content. Like epic rap battles of history, as an example, right? Like, there was a long time ago, there were some videos that I've seen where it's a history teacher reacting to epic rap battles of history, and that's content that I like because it's a history teacher who's going over that specific content, and who's knowledgeable in that content and is adding more context as to what's happening in these videos. And that's the stuff that I like. That is reaction content that I think is very knowledgeable. That's something that I really like. Like, that's entertainment right there. May I ask who is Stormy? Stormy's another viewer. Stormy's on YouTube right now. That's why it's kind of different, because Twitch apparently has this rule where you can't have the chats be combined, and you'll be punished for it. I don't think I've ever personally seen anyone be punished for having chat in the same thing, but I just have two chats set up just to make it easier. So on the one off chance I was somehow punished for having chats be combined, I would rather minimize the risk of it. Also, if you call that yapping, you should see football commentators. They do nothing but talk in your ears. I mean, that's how it is with literally any sport, right? Like, that's how it is for a lot of things. Of like, yeah, there's just commentators who just talk to talk, and it's like, I mean, yeah, that's just a part of that, that piece of media. But I do agree that sometimes the reaction content creator can be redundant with the video. Yeah, it just really depends as to who it is and what's going on. Yeah, Stormy, that's also completely fair with Twitch. Dual streaming is such a double-edged sword, because on one hand, I like dual streaming because there's people that prefer streaming prefer like watching on Twitch, and then there are people that I prefer watching on YouTube, and I don't want there to be a limitation of you have to watch on this specific platform to watch me. Like, you can watch me on either platform and you will still be able to watch the stream. But I also understand that with Twitch as well too, which was kind of like I guess in this case, like the triple-edged sword in this case, because now that I'm streaming to both platforms, because I'm an affiliate now, which while that helps that I'm an affiliate because I can get like sponsor like the subscribers and stuff like that on Twitch, it's also the double-edged sword of now there are ads on my stream, which I've said this before and I'll say it a million times. I wish there was a way for me to turn off ads, because I'm not large enough to make any sort of money off ads, and even if I was, I would not be spamming them, because you have to spam ads to make any sort of money from them, which I don't. And I I like it's the one, like, it's my one just thing that I don't like about Twitch is just ads. And I wish there was a way to shut them off as an affiliate. I mean, I get it, Twitch has to make their money somehow, so of course they're just gonna spam ads on stream. But it's unfortunate for smaller creators like myself, where, you know, I only have a couple of viewers, which again, that's completely fine. I appreciate everyone and anyone who shows up and watches me. But as a smaller streamer, to the like couple people that show up to watch me, I feel bad because I joined an affiliate not realizing that it was gonna have like the ads and stuff like that. And I feel bad because it's like, now people are having to see, you know, ads and stuff like that, you know? And as a smaller streamer, it's exactly like you said, Creature. I wish there was a way to where if they absolutely have to have small, like if they absolutely have to have creators like on Twitch, no matter their size, run ads or have ads, I feel like if you're an affiliate, you should at least have the option to have the ad be a banner, so it can either be off to the side or on the bottom, so where it doesn't take away from the stream, right? Like if I'm in the middle of talking and someone gets hit with an ad, you can lose out on like a minute or two of context, and that's not, you know, like that's not fun. That's why I also encourage, if you're ever watching and you get an ad, whatever, please let me know. I know I need to set up a bot at some point for my Twitch stream as well. I know I need to set up a bot so I can like have commands and stuff like that that people can put in the chat. But if for whatever reason, if there's an ad that runs, let me know. I will stop what I'm doing. Like I will take a break, or like I'll stop what I'm doing, because that's like the one thing that upsets me about Twitch is just having to run ads. And I try and run ads as minimally as possible. I wish I could have it to where there were no pre-roll ads, which pre-roll ads are just the ads when you click on my stream. There's going to be ads before you can even watch the stream, which I wish I could disable that. And the only way for me to disable that is if I run a certain amount of mid-roll ads. So obviously, you know, ads that are ran in the middle of the stream for a set amount of time. And it's like, I can't do that, you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna play 3 minutes of ads. I'm not gonna play 3 minutes of ads just so I can have pre-rolls off, you know what I mean? Like imagine being in the middle of my stream and you have to sit through a minute of ads every like 30 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever, you know? Like it's just like the small like nuances of Twitch that I'm like, it's why it's such a double-edged sword with streaming on Twitch and YouTube, because both platforms, while I love the ability of being able to stream on both platforms so people can use their platform of choice, it is also, each platform kind of has their own downfall. Or the pros and cons, I should say. Not downfall, but pros and cons more so. So yeah, I'm infiltrating. You know, CB Twitch chat, I wasn't here. Hello. Welcome to the other side, Stormy. But it's why even though both platforms have their pros and cons, it's why I like having the ability to stream to both platforms. So there's not a limitation of, oh, I only stream on Twitch, so you're forced to come to Twitch, or oh, I only stream to YouTube, so you're forced to come to YouTube. Like, I like having those options for people, because it's just from what I've seen from other streamers, right? Like, why limit yourself to a single platform when you can just stream on both platforms? And there's another bot. Okay, goodbye. I will say that's the one annoying thing about being a smaller. Actually, wait, hold on. I was gonna say that's the one annoying thing about being a smaller streamer is getting bots, but there should be a way for me to ban. Like I need to set up auto mod to where I can have auto mod block those types of messages. I'm sure there's something I can set up. I just haven't dug through the settings enough, honestly. I didn't even see the message. That was so fast. I'm used to it when I see messages like that. I just immediately click over and ban them. Yeah, I've yeah. I get those messages so much now. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna dig through the Twitch settings. Hold on a second. Let me look through the Twitch settings. Okay. Moderation settings. Have we done the announcement or not? I'm getting lost. Oh no. Okay, sorry. That was the announcement. I the announcement is that there's a Discord server. I don't have anything fancy set up for it. There's no like big banner or anything for it. There's no like picture or anything. It's just the announcement was that the announcement is that I have a Discord server. That is the announcement. Consult the archives, real. I'm looking through it right now, but I'm trying not to ban specific words. I'm trying not to filter specific words. Because what if someone types that specific word? You know what I mean? Like, bots, I don't even know. Wait, hold on. Can I look at who I've banned? Is there a way for me to look at who I've banned? Is that a thing? Also, sorry. Didn't mean to ignore some of those messages. Is your model attached to your webcam or something else? I use an iPhone for my tracking. I realized that with how I'm sitting, my mouth hasn't been moving as well. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, I realized with how I was sitting, my microphone was blocking my face a little bit. But no, I use an iPhone. I believe it's an iPhone XS. iPhone XS. I think it's an iPhone XS. Or XR? Is it XR? I don't remember. I think no, okay, it's the XR. My bad. It's the iPhone XR. I mainly use it because of the cameras in the phone. And I've had it for such a long time, and I've used it for like VTube Studio before, so I figured, yeah, I personally like the iPhone tracking a lot more than I do webcam tracking, because the iPhone tracking is a lot more accurate. So okay, I'm looking through Twitch. Is there? How do I? Okay. Moderation banned users, but see, in moderation I don't even have a banned users thing in moderation. I guess I have to look. I'll have to look through it. I'm not too sure. Actually, one more question, no more, no less. Who made your background? Yeah, let me. So this crazy how good of a background it is, right? Like how well it fits. This is a what do you call it? This is a custom made back. Well, not. Why did I say custom made background? I had it in my head that I was gonna say custom made background when it is not a custom made background. It is a background that was off of VGen that I bought. I should have it. Oh, you know what? I thought that I had it linked in my credits page, but I do not. I will add that. Yeah, it was on VGen. VGen has a really cool thing on the stores to where you can you can purchase pre-made things like pre-made panels, pre-made starting screens, backgrounds, etc. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing for my background. This is a pre-made background. I'm gonna make it all in 3D. Dude, that would be really cool. I mean, I have channels and everything set up for that. So yeah, I mean, if you ever do that, I would love to see it. I'd be more than happy to see it, honestly. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, I mean, I guess that with the announcement, because I don't know if there were people who were here for the announcement, but the announcement is that I have a Discord server now. That is my announcement. Announcement is that there's a Discord server now. Finally, right? I made a Discord server. It's going to be, the link to it is in the description of both my YouTube and my Twitch. So you can join through either of those links. But yeah, I have a Discord now. It's in my bio. Hi, bedtime, good night, YouTube, good night, stream. Good night, creature. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. But we need to get you a custom one. I would love a custom one. I haven't thought about what I would get as a custom one just yet. I would like a custom one, don't get me wrong. I would just have to figure out what I'd want. You know, the person that made this one on VGen, I really like this background. So I would probably commission this person for a background. Like, I really like this background a lot. And I feel like they could either expand upon this background or just kind of like take my ideas, or like take the coconut octopus idea and just kind of run with it, you know? Who knows what they could turn it into as a background. But I really like this background, so I might commission this person for one. We need to start making art for the room. Yeah, I mean, by all means, if you would like to, I would be more than happy to see. I would attempt it if you think. Only if you want. Only if you want. No pressure. Sure. I mean, I'm open to it. I would like a custom one. Absolutely. I really like how this background is, so I'm not 100% sure as to how I would improve upon this one or how I'd change this one. Maybe make it more octopus themed, but who knows. Also, what I was talking about earlier before I didn't continue with it was the thing that I saw on Twitch that I thought was not Twitch, Twitter, that I thought was funny was there's this thing of people doing this. Okay, hold on. How do I? Okay. I'm trying to make it so I can. How do I get it? Okay, I think kind of like this. Yeah, this is what I was seeing a lot of people do on Twitter and stuff, where they would just turn the model really big and sideways. Like, is this enough of a rotation? So I look away for 2 seconds and you're here. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Hello. I have my eyes on you. Is this a lot more immersive? I'm staring at you through the screen. I can see you. I can see you watching. Hello. I see you. I'm just sitting here silently, just watching. But this was the thing that I saw people do on Twitter that I thought was really funny, was turning their model sideways. Okay. I do like it sideways a little bit like this. There we go. Can I? Okay, I need to adjust. I need to adjust this. Can I make it to where? There we go. Okay. Now I'm taking up the whole screen. I can see you. I see you, chat. I see you. I'm going to consume you. Ah. Ah. I'm no longer Sep of the Sea. I am now large Sep. I'm going to take over the world one coconut at a time. Gosh, this is so goofy. I'm huge. I'm huge. I'm Big Sep. Ah, man. I really like this model, man. I'm so happy with this, man. This is why it makes it so difficult for me to think about like models in the future and like 1.0s and 2.0s and stuff like that, because what if I'm already really happy with my model? Like how do I improve upon this? I mean, I know that I can, and I know that there's definitely a way, but I'm just kind of like, I wonder, you know, like sometimes I think to myself, like, I have to think about, you know, I have to think about, I guess, like, where I can take this, I guess. I don't know. I just have a lot of thinking to do. I mean, if I saw a giant cute octopus taking over, I wouldn't complain. That's me. The giant cute octopus. Gosh. It's so funny being like just taking up this much of the screen. Look at how large I am. Big octo. Big octopus, big octopus. Watch out. There's an invasion. Giant octopus taking over. Oh no. Whatever will we do? Whatever will we do? Oh yeah. Thank you. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. You find me in a very coconut octopus of my life. I'm in my life, I should say. Thank you. It is quite. I hope you don't mind if I'm taking up this large amount of the screen. I was originally sitting behind my desk, but I decided why not get a little bit closer. I hope you don't mind me being this large and this close. Here I can. Hello. Hello. So, come here often? Yeah, it's so crazy looking at this. Okay. Here we go. I'll go back to here. Okay, I'm gonna have a drink real quick. Hello. I would like to imagine that you're just suction cup to the camera. Just imagine. Oh man. I have some ideas with something in possible relation to that, but I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to give too much out just yet. Like I don't want to spoil it just yet. But I have some ideas that I think would be really cool. That are in possible relation to that. You know, wink wink, wink nudge nudge, you know. But it's just ideas, so I still have things to think about with that. I mean, there's so many like ways that I could take this, you know, like there's so many things I can do with this. I just need to write my ideas out and then just talk to an artist or something and be like, hey, so here's my model, here's my ideas, you know, what can we do? But yes, for the newcomers, for anyone just joining us, the small announcement is that I have a Discord server now. I finally sat down and made one. So yes, I have a Discord server. The link is in the description on either Twitch or on YouTube. Anyone's welcome to join. Yeah, that's really the small announcement, is that yeah, I have a Discord and you can find that linked below. Finally, after so long. Gosh, I can't believe. How long has it been that since I started streaming? How long has it been? It's been 2 months. Wow. I can't believe it's already been 2 months. Crazy to me that it's been 2 months. But I suspect that when I make the announcement, that I'm sure more people will join, which is something that I will work on after this stream. After this stream, I will oh wait, what if okay, because I usually do when I make shorts and stuff like that, I kind of have like, you know, me sitting behind a desk and stuff like that. What if I make the short with me this size, like me just like taking up the whole thing? I think that would be really funny. Like I could just take up this whole screen. Except jump scare. Yeah, real. Real. Except jump screen. Jump scare. Now that I'm thinking about it though, I do definitely need to oh wait, actually, well I guess I can, well, I was gonna say, I guess I can pin it in the chat that I have a Discord server now, but I think what I would like to do, I know I talked about it a little bit earlier in the stream, but I would like to get like a robot. You know what I mean? Like one of those like text bots that you can do commands for, and I just need to figure out which one. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure which one I would use. I'm still very new to that whole thing, so I have to look it up. I have to look it up and see. Yes, giant octopus. This is great for me. Your eyes are just so adorable. Thank you. Thank you. Here, okay. Let's have a staring contest, okay? We'll have a staring contest. If I blink, obviously if I blink, I lose. If you blink, you lose. All right. Let's see who wins the staring contest. Okay. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh no, my eyes are already watering. Oh no, my eyes are already watering. Oh god. Oh god. I lost. I lost immediately. My eyes got too watery. I lost instantly. Dang it. Yeah, this is how my eyes this is how my eyes ended up. It's only been 5 seconds. Yeah, well. Yeah. Oh, have you never seen the? I mean, okay, I guess it's fair. I don't use my toggles a lot, which I should honestly use my toggles a lot more. But yeah, I can show you. So I have this one, kind of like a, like a anger, kind of like upset. I have this one. It's just kind of like a disappointed, just kind of, I have this one. This one I like a lot. It's the like dizzy spiral kind of look. This one should be, yeah, and then this one. And then I have the pog, as I like to call it, just my just like just poggers, God, that's so old. And then of course I have the crying one, or like the teary eye, because I have like a teary eye one like this, and then I have more of a like just a full on. And then this one does both the eyes and the mouth, so I don't have to widen my eyes or anything. Or pupils, I guess. My pupils automatically widen with this one. And then of course, last but not least, aha, I can take the shell on and off, of course. Yes, sparkles. Yeah, I should definitely use those a lot more. But yes, those are the toggles that I have. Ball, yes. There's a bald toggle. I mean, it's what's under the shell, I just it is bald under the shell. That is very true. I am bald. Ah, goodness. Can you believe it? An octopus not having hair on his head? How could that be? Inconceivable. Impossible. Another thing that I want to do, that I would like to add as well, but this will unfortunately only be on the Twitch side of things, is I want to add soundboards. Like, you can use channel points to activate soundboards. I think that would be pretty cool. Again, it's just one of those things where I need to sit down and figure out how to do all this. But I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be cool trying to figure it all out. It's so crisp without the shell. A little bit. I mean, I like both, obviously, but I do like it with the shell a lot. But yes, it definitely is a bit more more cursed looking when I take the shell off. Okay. I think I'm going to end it there so I can go work on that announcement video real quick. So I can get that all together for the Discord server. And then yeah, I will stream on Sunday because I know Sunday is gonna be the viewer games. So yeah. I'm going to head off because it's time for me to work on my video and then just go relax after work, honestly. But thank you for stopping by, Stormy and Creature and everyone else. I appreciate everyone stopping by. Yes, Sunday will be the day. Sunday will be the viewer games. I would like to stream for longer at some point. That is one thing that I will definitely do. I will start streaming longer at some point. I just kind of need to figure that out and figure out how much longer I want to stream for it. But yeah, one of these days. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you on Sunday. Bye bye. And also, I know you're already in the Discord and everything, but if there's anyone else who's here who hasn't joined the Discord, the link is in the description, okay? Bye-bye. Good night.